Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. So, last we left off, we have just killed the 3 true souls in the goblin camp. There was Priestess Gut, there was Draw Ragslin and Minthara. Minthara was planning an attack on the grove, the Druid's Grove, which thankfully with her death we've managed to stop. There are still quite a few goblins around. I'm considering maybe going back and just doing a slaughter, you know, for some XP, and also because I really want the owlbear, and I don't know if the owlbear will show up now that I've killed the 3 true souls, or if I need to kind of kill the goblins around the owlbear before it can sort of get away. So I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure if I'll do it or not yet. So that's them sorted. Somewhere within that temple is an entrance to the Underdark. Our ultimate goal is to go to Moonrise Towers, which is where apparently our tadpoles in our brains originate from, and where their source is. And once we find the source, we can hopefully find a way to get them out of our heads or nullify them in some way. To get to Moonrise Towers, we can either go above ground, which sounds very dangerous. Halston has told us that there is a lot of danger or dangerous territory around Moonrise Towers. If we take the overroad, then we are likely to encounter that sooner. Or we can go through the Underdark, which means we'll avoid that, or a good chunk of it. But the Underdark itself is a very dangerous place, so Halston said he still thinks it's the better choice, but who knows what's going to go on in the Underdark. So the entrance to the Underdark we believe is in this temple somewhere, if we can find it. And the other thing is the Absolute and 3 true souls, and everybody apparently is searching for a weapon called the Night Song. So don't know where that is, but that is also something that we need to find. And in this area we can still go to find a Githyanki Crash, which Mechzilla said may be able to help us with our tadpoles. We still haven't visited Auntie Ethel, and I can't remember if there was anything else. So there's a few different things to do. Oh, we did see those gnolls before, didn't we, as well? So we can go and check out what they're about. So a little bit of exploration, I think, and moving the story forward. Maybe a murder with a lot of goblins. I think that's it. We are, I believe, in the Druid's Grove at the moment. Halston has just given Korga a good telling off, demoted her, and it looks like the tieflings are getting ready to carry on to Baldur's Gate, so we may see them there. So yeah, without any further ado, shall we get stuck in? I think we shall. The other thing I forgot to say is we got our dream visitor back again. Oh, I need to fix the screen. Bear with me. We got the dream visitor back again, who was encouraging us to use the powers that the tadpoles give us. So we've just started to use the powers, for better or for worse. Some camp members like that, and others definitely do not. So we'll see what that does. I'll fix the screen. I think I found a way to fix it. So it's because I've got like an L-shaped desk, and so it goes up quite far in this direction, and the light like blocks it, so the bottom of the green screen is kind of in shadow. So to fix it, I've put my phone on the floor with my phone torch on, shining up at the green screen. So I've got a little phone floodlight thing going on. So as long as my phone battery lasts, we should be fine. But hopefully it doesn't come back before I'm done. I often record for like a few hours, so we'll see how it holds up. Okay, hello Morrigan. Hello camp. Oh, we had that moment with Gale last time, didn't we?
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
It was magical. Wonder if Gale sorted out his whole magic issue thing.
Well met.
What do you think of the illithid potential the dream visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences.
You'd know.
I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, There's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
You've seen how dangerous these absolute cultists are. We need extra help. Just look at me, how potent I'm becoming. Think of what we could accomplish together. We face untold dangers, Will. Shouldn't we seize every possible advantage? Let's move on to other matters. There's no like, actually, yes, you're right. I'm going to say we face untold dangers. Friends. Just because I can. Oh wait, no, they don't like it when you cast it on them, do they? Look. Oh well. I still failed! I don't really care if he doesn't like what I said.
I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do.
Aww.
But these parasites are quite literally illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
That was a very mature, empathetic response.
Speak.
Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
If we must bear the tadpole's burdens, we should also avail ourselves of their power. Friends. Oh no, but will she dislike it? This isn't a high difficulty mode, this is just average, but I'm pretty sure when I did it on Astarion before, I think you got the hump when it stopped. I'm going to do this fairly. And fail. 20 was a tall order, to be fair. I'm going to use inspiration and try once more. Just in case. Ooh! Paid off.
Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
The cult of the Absolute is dangerous. We should take all the help we can get. I am a living example of the tadpole's benefits. I've never felt more powerful. Depraved or not, you are no good to your queen dead. You need these talents. I'd like to change the subject. I'm going to say the last one. This is an easier one.
You might be right. The Githyanki have long studied Geich and used what we've learned. The Zaithisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a weapon I can twist and mold to my advantage. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
I'm actually not going to make her do it anyway. I mean, she's badass. She doesn't need these, like, extra little... whatever, like, traits and stuff. She just needs to bonk people with her sword. She's powerful enough. Scratch, get down from there. What are you doing? I love her houseplants.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
These illithid powers we're developing. What do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected seromorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Too late for me. The odds are stacked against us. Can we truly afford to ignore a potential advantage? Some might say excessive caution is a risk in and of itself. Oh, I'm going to say that one.
And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. But some are fools. I'll make my own mind up.
Sure. Okay. Oh, I just realised I didn't... It's the party! I completely forgot! I was like, where have my spells gone? We just got to camp. We have not yet slept, so we're going to do that. But tonight there is a party that we're starting. I'm so excited. I completely forgot about all this. Okay, let's get to our evening gear.
Seems simple enough.
I'm fine.
Loosen up, Icaron.
There we go. Starion wants to speak to us. Nobody else. Okay, Starion, what's up?
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Really? Saving lives is awful. You did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself. It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed. Yeah, I'll say the last one.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Wind all you want, I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder party. Take his bottle and try the wine. Yes?
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
And what's your idea of a little fun? That had better not mean I want to kill something. We could have fun. We could spend some quality time together. Knowing you, it probably is. And that one's definitely the flirty one. I'm going to say, what's your idea of a little fun?
By the hells.
Oh.
Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
Did I volunteer then? I just asked you a question, sir. Oh, I see. All right, let's do it. I'll see you later. I'm not sure. Let me get back to you. On second thoughts, maybe not. Oh no, now I've got to choose. Because I haven't really decided yet. I hadn't planned on Astarion with Morrigan. But, I mean, it's not like a forever romance. This is just one night, right? Morrigan seems like the type to be a little bit... YOLO. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I'm going to say yes, and we'll just see what happens.
Indeed
Too
you
late.
will, my
Done.
love. Indeed you will.
Oof, it feels so naughty.
She'll be out there. Just a moment.
Oh, Zeblo. What's up, buddy?
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without.
Yeah.
But even so, thank you.
I swear to God if it's follow. No, thank God. Alfira isn't here. Why ever not?
Go on, do your rounds. But if they hand you something purple, don't drink it. I think they got into Ethel's potions.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Don't be so harsh on your elders. Indeed, and now you owe me. That sounded dangerously close to a compliment. What are you doing way over here? I'm going to say it sounds dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles.
You're a
My
child.
barrel's tapped out. I'll be there to save the
Oh.
night. For a price, of course.
She's good. Is a she, right? I actually have no idea. They're good.
I fought a goblin once. A big one.
Yes, you told me in great detail. Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
You won't have to worry about us anymore. I'll fight anything we meet on the road. Anything. Watch out, Baldur's Gate. Chell's coming for you.
Spirit.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. How torturous for us both that I'll never get a taste. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Will looks particularly tempting.
Oh. I love that she's trying to make me jealous. Also, her and Will. I don't know why. I can't see it. I can't see that. I can imagine, like... No, I actually don't. I don't know if I can imagine myself with anyone. Every time I'm trying to pair people up, I'm like, nope, 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 definitely not.
Celebrate now. Come dawn, we depart.
I've never had it, but I've heard you can have Minthara in your party, and I could imagine Lae'zel and Minthara maybe. They both seem mean and violent. Hey, Scratch.
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
I forgot I had Speak with Animals on, and I was just so confused then. Why suddenly my dog could talk.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. Speaking of possibilities, what's this I've been hearing about you and Astarion?
Nothing.
Don't get me wrong. I'd ride him to the Feywild and back if I had the chance, but I wouldn't let my guard down around him.
God.
Good to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action.
Are you enjoying yourself? Did you have parties like this in Avernus? I think I've drummed up the courage to tell you how much I like you. Oh wait, no, I don't think that's... Oh, okay, no. I think I read that completely wrong. That isn't a, you know, you're awesome. I think that's a... Hey, you're hot in every sense of the word. Enjoy yourself tonight, Karlak. I don't know, I feel like Morrigan isn't yet at the stage of liking anyone. Like, maybe fooling around, but maybe not, like... I don't know, it just still feels too early to, like, get emotionally invested in people at this point. I am overthinking this way too much again. Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Oh, I do really like her, but I just think she's really cool. Like, it's a different kind of like. How would Morrigan feel? I think she would admire and respect her. I just feel like they're totally different in terms of their values. I feel like they mismatch entirely. Like, Karlak has such a good soft heart, and Morrigan is a murder queen. So I think I'm just gonna say enjoy yourself tonight, Karlak.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
She's so lovely.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with the Starion. You two looked cozy.
How does everyone know?
Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees? Me? Let me guess. Yourself? Sharp? I don't know. I'm going to say refugees.
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing. Are you worried Shah wouldn't approve? Don't get used to it. We just needed to clear the path forward. Sounds like the wine is talking. I'm gonna say not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
I'd be glad to. Just a bottle? Another time. I'm gonna say just a bottle?
Just a bottle. I think you have other plans afterwards. Wouldn't want to keep you. Well, maybe I would. But first come, first served.
Ooh, is she flirting with me? Maybe those plans could change for the right person. I've arranged some company, yes. It could be a long evening. I'm gonna say maybe the plans could change for the right person. I'm being a player this episode, this campaign. I'm loosey-goosey.
Shadowheart says nothing, but the glimmer of interest in her eyes is unmistakable.
Oh, no, I was flirting. I didn't mean, like, let's commit to anything. Oh, I keep doing this to myself. I keep being like, yeah, I'm gonna imply everything. Why do they think I mean anything by it? Like, I'm doing this to myself. I'll find you later once the camp's asleep. I don't suppose you'd consider some sort of shared arrangement. Does that mean what I think it means? I can't handle any of this. This is all too much. On second thought, perhaps not. I should honour my other arrangement. There's my only 3 options. Ooh, I get really, like, bashful about things like this in games. Like, I know I'm an adult, but I don't know. It just feels very... Yeah, I'm the same in films and shows and stuff. I feel like I've backed myself into a corner now and I don't know what to pick. Oh, why did I choose to play this game of all games? See, if it had been Lae'zel, I think I would have gone for it, but I feel like I've maybe burnt that bridge, or at least it's not ready to be revisited yet. I feel like Morrigan will... I don't know, Shadowheart can be pretty dark at times. I think Morrigan would like that. I don't think Astarion is Morrigan's type, but I do believe they definitely connect on the whole bloodlust. But then Morrigan, although she has violent, murdery tendencies, is generally a good person, whereas Astarion can be an asshole. I'm going to say no for the time being. I hope this isn't like... Again, for now I want to keep my options open until, like, I feel like Morrigan has... I don't know, feels more emotionally invested in somebody.
As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
Icaron.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
Joy of the party here. We survived, that's always worth celebrating. Are you this unpleasant by nature or by choice? You're right, this should be a more somber occasion. You should join them, have a pint or two. Yes, I'm going to encourage him. That was only 5 anyway.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Spot the introvert.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
There's no, like, discussion of the literal entire party going on around you. Everything we've achieved so far. I suppose it's just, like, a blink for him. I noticed as well, he's got 1 health point. Like, that's it. 1 out of 1. Like, even Icaron over here has, like, 24. Gwex has 26. And yet he's, like, this ageless, timeless being.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes. Riding in that shell, I bet.
I don't know what that means.
Have another drink, and you'll know exactly what I mean.
I don't know what that means. Oh! Is he saying that he needs to come out of his shell? I know what he means. I got it, just a bit late.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
And Dennis.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Sherry!
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Sounds, fun. Who are you referring to? A former lover, perhaps? Are you talking about your cat? I'm gonna say who you're referring to.
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! I speak of Tara, my Tressim, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
She must be very smart to have done all of that. What is Tara like? You must have been lonely with only Tara for company. I'm gonna say she must have been very smart.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat.
Aww.
Expression you both share. When she gives in to her more feline qualities. A mouse trapped beneath her paw. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Bad luck on that front. I'm actually a nymph in disguise. So I remind you of your pet. How romantic. What if she doesn't like me? You don't have any friends. I'm gonna say I'm a nymph in disguise.
Very funny. But as we all know, nymphs are sticklers when it comes to their bathing routines. You, my friend, haven't been near a fresh spring in a 10-day or more.
Rude.
Not that I don't appreciate your musk. Actually, rather like it.
This has been...
Well, this seems as good a time as any for me to stop babbling on.
The amount of weird compliments I've just received. You remind me of my cat. I love that you stink. Don't stop now. What else do you like about me? Actually, I was thinking we'd be wonderful together. That came out of nowhere. The feeling's mutual. You're a wonderful friend, though usually more I can't say that word. Erudite? However you say it. I can't say I share the same high opinion of you, Gale. If this is an attempt at flirting, you should stop. I'm not interested. Oh, is he flirting with me? I don't know, actually. They're very, very different, Gale and Morrigan, but opposites can attract. And I feel like, apart from maybe Lae'zel, I feel like those two have shared more than anybody else. Like, they're probably the most emotionally connected. I'm going to say, don't stop now. What else do you like about me?
Were I to recite that list, I fear we'd be here at dusk tomorrow. Many things, I assure you. But a conversation better saved for another time. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue excitement may tip it over the edge, so to speak. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Oh. Well, clearly the gossip hasn't made it to this corner of the camp, thankfully.
Don't worry about me. I'm quite content to enjoy the party from here. Go. Enjoy yourself.
That's so sweet.
Nutty.
Private, too.
So?
Okay, I am not Where's Will gone? Will? Oh. You're not in your tent.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Are you alright? Of course I noticed. It's not a party without you. What exactly do you think you're doing sulking out here? Get your ass back to the party. I'm going to say, of course I noticed. It was no party without you.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
I mean, they're literally like all tieflings. They all have horns, it's all fine. You don't unsettle me, you know that. You just have some fetching horns, I'm envious. Come on, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed. Sorry it has you feeling rough tonight. I'm gonna say you don't unsettle me.
If only half the world had half the heart you do. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
It's our day. You worked just as hard being left in camp for literally everything we did. Because I didn't have you along with me. And boy did you do it so well. You did such a great job. I want to dance with you. Can't you tell why I really followed you out here? I wish you were there, but I respect your need for peace. You're impossible. Ooh. Like, I feel like so far his excuses have not passed the vibe check. I think he needs to shush and enjoy himself. But then also, I hate it when people try and make me dance. Whenever I'd go out on a night out or some kind of event and people would be like, come on, come up and dance. I hated it. I don't want people to make me dance. So I don't want to do that to him. I'm going to go for 1.
I'm afraid my feet are firmly planted to the ground this evening. Some time alone beneath the stars and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Alright. I think Halson is the only person we might have spoken to. Oh gosh, it looks like I'm having sex with a Starian tonight. I don't know why I seem so shocked when I literally chose it, but I don't know. I thought there'd be more discussions around open options for how this night was going to end, but it seems like everyone's like, okay, you're booked. There was Shadowheart, to be fair.
Is this everyone?
Go on now, don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll have plenty of time together on the way to Moonrise.
I thought you might care to have a drink with me. There's other things we could do besides talking. Okay, apparently there's flirting with Halsin as well. But I'd like to get to know you some more. Now. Take your own advice, why don't you? Go on, mingle a little. Suit yourself. I thought you might care to have a drink with me.
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
Sound like a wild person at a party. I fail to see the problem. Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then. We'll talk another time. So I'm going to say I fail to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
I mean, we literally have Volo behind me. Like, that is the standard that has been set. Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then.
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Did I just imply... Did I do it again where I kind of hinted at something that I didn't mean to? I was thinking, I don't know, you could play chess or dance or something. Okay. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous now. I think... I mean, I have played this game before, but I feel it's like it's on the internet. Like, it feels a bit weird. It's not me, it's Morrigan, it's a video game character, but I still feel a bit like...
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Oh, okay. I thought it was just going to go straight into it. Astarion, while away the night fantasizing where Gale could take you in the weed. Go to bed alone. Psych! I think I'll still go, because I told him I would. And like I said, I feel like Morrigan, she doesn't have feelings for Astarion, but I think she'd be like, hey, it's a party. You know, we've had some drink, let's have some fun. Okay. I don't know why I'm nervous.
Your heart skips a beat.
It doesn't.
What treasures might this night bestow?
Echo. Off.
There you are. I've been waiting. Waiting since the moment I set eyes on you. Waiting to have you.
You don't have me yet. Say nothing, just let him kiss you. Hold on, I'm not sure about this. I'm gonna say you don't have me yet.
Don't I? You're here. And I don't think you want to talk. I think you want to be known. To be tasted.
And what do you want? Grin and let him kiss you. Try to taste me and I'll incinerate you. I feel like that's a bit misleading. And what do you want?
What do any of us want? Pleasure. Yours. Mine. Our collective ecstasy. That's what you want, isn't it? To lose yourself in me.
Nod. I want to have fun, that's it. No, I don't want this. And I say, I want to have fun, that's it.
Then let's have some fun.
it to be recording for YouTube. Relax, enjoy yourself. Trust him not to bite you. I mean, it's not like that's a hugely big thing now. Roll playfully and offer him your neck. Keep those teeth away from me. I guess trust him not to bite me? Like, it wouldn't really matter if he did, it's just... yeah, like, it hasn't been discussed, so I assume he's not going to randomly chomp on me. Interesting scars. Where'd you get them? Not staying for a cuddle? Time to get going. I'm gonna ask about the scars.
It's a poem. A gift from my old master, Cazador. He considered himself quite the artist, and used his slaves as a canvas. He composed and carved that one over the course of a night. He made a lot of revisions as he went.
You recall the sharp, complex lines of the script. It was written in the language of the Hells.
Why did he write it infernal? What does it say? Can I see? Is it a good poem, at least? What does it say?
I don't know. It's not like I can look in a mirror and see. Anyway, enough pillow talk. Let's go before the tieflings drag us into another mess.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done. Moonrise Towers beckons. I've told you all I know. And now I'll join your camp to help you face whatever's to come. With luck and the Oak Father's blessings, we might actually survive. Are you ready?
I am. Remind me, what exactly lies ahead? I'm gonna say yes, I already know.
Onward then. We'll speak soon, I'm sure.
We've got Halsin in camp! Yeah, I wonder if Lae'zel and Will did actually hook up. Let's speak to Astarion then, see if he's just, you know... Is that who are you again? he's done what he wanted to do and he's gone. Or if he remembers.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
Yes, I do. You said he was your master. You don't have anything... You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to. No, not really. I'll say yeah, you don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
I don't want to say a damned thing. But that won't do anyone any good. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor.
So you were his slave? How were you turned? Did he attack you? Tormentor? What did he do? I'm gonna ask how he was turned.
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
You've been a slave ever since. Not a good master, I take it. Enough. I need to talk to you about something else. I'm gonna ask if he's been a slave ever since.
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. You're free now. Enjoy that freedom. Quite the sob story, but what's your point? I'm gonna say it sounds terrible.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
I'll watch your back, don't worry. You keep me safe and I'll do the same. Oh no, my friend. If vampires come looking for you, you are on your own. I'm gonna say you keep me safe and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
What do you make of Raphael's deal? Again? That's come back up out of nowhere. I totally forgot about Raphael. Okay.
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
We have other options, better options. I understand the appeal. You're trading one master for another. You'll be a slave either way. I'm going to say the last one.
You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that.
Speak.
Speak. I can actually ask about it. You said you were going to share your bunk with Will.
So I did. And he wanted only to talk. You both lack imagination. Eye to eye with bliss, and you choose banality in its stead.
It's just a matter of timing. If you'd have asked me last night instead of previously, I probably would have said yes. But it's okay. That's such a classic Will. Why does that not surprise me? Is Will still on the beach? Oh, I just had a thought. I didn't put two and two together yesterday, but obviously Will's in a bit of a mood. He seemed to be feeling a bit sorry for himself, and that's the night that Lae'zel chose to try and hook up with him. Yeah, I can see why he just wanted to talk.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Ooh. I have to ask, how do you know so much about the parasite? How will the grove fare without you? This shadow curse you spoke of, surely it can't be that bad. What about this secret stronghold in the Underdark? You must know more. Seems like you feel responsible for this shadow curse somehow. Do you know how the shadow curse can be stopped? Ooh, I'm gonna ask that one. Oh my gosh, there's so many more. Okay, hold on that. At the celebration with the tieflings before, I hope I didn't come over too strong. Got caught up in the moment. I didn't mean to imply that. I didn't realise that's what I was saying. How are you faring out here at camp? I think I might be sick beyond the tadpole. I'm getting worried. Ooh, I wonder if he knows more about who I am. I'll ask that last one.
Everything in your mind has been destroyed from what I gathered. And from the path I see you on, you are doing well at picking up the pieces. I am here to be your ear as you bear your burdens, and the arms that protect you if you can shoulder them no more. I believe you when you tell me that your symptoms do not wholly align with the makings of the parasite. But until we remove it, I doubt we will be able to isolate the rest of your troubles.
You're right. I'll try to keep it together. Sleepwalking, hallucinating creatures, the temptations. I could lose myself before I make it to a cure. Blackouts, fainting spells. I'm losing new memories every day. Try as I may, I cannot stop thinking about death. I'm gonna say the second one.
The Oak Father must have blessed you to make it this far. Or another eye above. If I had my fleet of druids and a month of hard research, perhaps I could help. But I'm no savant. For now, I can only guarantee a cure for ceremorphosis.
Guarantee? Strong word, Mr. Halson. How will the Grove fare without you?
Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her.
Who? What about one of the others? Wrath, perhaps? Couldn't Nettie take over? I trust your judgment. I'm gonna say who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oak Father's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Very shrewd of you. Won't this cause resentment? Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. I'm gonna say, won't this cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try.
In my actual job in real life, I'm a manager. Like, I know this is a game, but some of this I feel like I'm having a pep talk. It can't have been easy surrendering your title. Won't you miss being first druid?
Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oak Father's creations.
Literally how I feel about my job sometimes. Do you know how the Shadow Curse can be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
But I'll ask about the stronghold in the Underdark.
Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found. Aradin was convinced there was a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. I'd start there.
How are you faring out here at camp?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the Grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand.
Well, if there's anything I can do to make you less comfortable, let me know. You'll find plenty of books before long. I keep coming across them everywhere.
Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful.
Okay, let's get back on the road. We are at the Druid's Grove. I wanted to actually check something. I don't know if they're still there. Yeah. I want to speak to Sazza. Now that we've killed the 3 true souls, and see if Sazza says anything different. Wait, is Sazza... Is Sazza dead? Sazza is dead? Oh my goodness. Can I pick the lock? Can Astarion pick the lock?
A crooked touch.
Where am I? What's going on?
Nothing. Who killed Sazza? Does it say on my... I'm sure I've got something. Save the goblin Sazza. Sazza died! Oh, it doesn't say how. I wonder if she just got killed, maybe. Okay. Oh, actually, what quests do we have then? Travel to Moonrise Towers, travel through the mountain pass or the Underdark. that's complete. Getting a cure from Nettie, from the priestess. Oh, we haven't yet gone to Auntie Ethel. I forgot Auntie Ethel, actually. I thought she was just, like, you know, hop over, have a cup of tea. I didn't realise she was actually going to help us with our parasites. I forgot. Halcyon, Githyanki, Crash. So we've got the Crash left and Auntie Ethel, who might be able to help us with our parasites, plus this whole shebang at Moonrise Towers. Personal quest. Embrace your potential. Find more parasites to absorb and grow your power. Oh yeah, the artifact. The urge. So, is that my butler? I think so. I think that's my butler. Celeritas Fell is a murderer's murderer. He will set you right. Don't worry, as I'm sure you can tell, you can't help but be a prodigy spree killer. It's your favourite. It's in your perfect nature. Or you may have forgotten your past. You can't forget what you are best at. Just follow your butler. You can trust him. I haven't seen my butler in ages. I'm getting a little bit sad. Find the night song. I'll finish the masterwork weapon. I forgot about that. Search the cellar. Destroy the ancient tome. Unlock the ancient tome. Oh, is that the? I think that's the Necromancy Book of Thay. Necromancy of Thay. There we go. Yeah, I want to find a way to read more. Daughter of Darkness. Continue travelling with Shadowheart. Oh, so these are just updates on our companions. Alright, and then it's down to completed. So okay, that's kind of everything that we had. Cool beans. Right, in that case, what should we do next? I think, because everything else seems to be up here, and I know that the gnolls were kind of more up in this direction. I think let's pop down to Auntie Ethel on this part of the map, and then everything after that will just be northward. So I guess let's go to the Blighted Village.
I never was a sucker for a smooth talker, but I admit, Astarion, you're pretty slick.
And you're rather the opposite of slick. Do you have a point?
I was just being nice.
Step one of starting a conversation, think before you speak.
Never was my strong suit.
Just remember that she said she'd have sex with Astarion.
Moving ahead. It is in your nature to have tried. You have not.
No, and you're so charming and alluring. It's baffling, really. I guess it shall have to remain a mystery, now and forevermore.
I feel like Glazel is just trying to shoot her shot with like everybody now. She's tried me, she's tried Will, she's going for Astarion. I think the only person she may not is Shadowheart because she hates her guts. Maybe Withers. I don't honestly know where Withers falls in that whole realm, but... Love it when that happens. Auntie Ethel! She's just there? With Demir and
you
Jewel?
harass every old woman you meet?
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
But you're bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
She has blood on her, I'm pretty sure I just saw that. How about you all just calm down? What's going on here? Lower your weapons, I know this lady. This has nothing to do with me. Goodbye. I'm gonna say let's calm down.
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
I won't let you hurt Auntie Ethel. I'm not getting involved. Ethel, what did you do to their sister? Oh, I'm gonna say I won't let you hurt Auntie Ethel. This doesn't have to get violent.
Sweetie, be careful!
She's with the hag!
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get her!
Well, maybe it does have to get violent. You know what I can do, though? I can turn on Bonk. Okay, let me just... This doesn't work for spells. Does it work for arrows? I can't remember. It's okay. He's knocked out. It's fine.
Oh, my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened? It sounded like a heated argument. Do you know this Mayrina they mentioned? The best thanks are paid in gold. I'm gonna say what happened.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know. It'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
She's very pretty eyes.
I suspect we've been played for fools.
That was a weird way for Auntie Ethel to disappear. They've only been knocked out, they're fine. I probably shouldn't rob them as well, should I? But I do want to read that note. Dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad, I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Mam, alright? She has enough on her plate. Mayrina. She went willingly. Okay, so I didn't rob them. I just went through their personal correspondence.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Look for anything out of the ordinary. Carefully probe with your magic. Is a disturbance around you or within you? I'm going to do that one. Not enough. I'm going to try again. Yay. Ah. Oh, I much preferred it before. Can I undo it? I want to go back. I don't like this. It was nicer before. This is a basket with a letter. Can I... Loving note. Take a breather, lovelies. Have a bite to eat on me, Auntie E. Right? Auntie E has to be Auntie Ethel. Why are there poisoned apples here?
Anything of use?
Yeah, I think she's evil. I mean, I know because I played this game before, but...
This'll be fun.
I'm trying to... Yeah, not metagame. Morrigan thinks she's evil. Oh, yeah, let's disarm that trap. Well, they're really... Okay, I'll do it. I feel like Astarion should really do it. Does that mean it blows up? No, okay. It's a lot of blood. Blood and bedrolls. I'm checking all the apples now. I don't trust any of them.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
What are you doing? Take a deep breath and say, "Bah!" Attack or leave. Yeah, I'm gonna bar back. Okay. It's another basket of poisoned apples. What's going on? Why is Auntie Ethel trying to poison everyone? Is that is a skull in a tree. Yep, that is indeed. Why are there dead people trees? This doesn't feel like a very happy, safe place to be. Oh, you're red. Right. You're a mud mephit.
What's in here?
That tree's been marked.
Letter to Korga. Yes, let's read that. Korga, Oladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. The Feldorn's memory, Archdruid Alis. Shadow Druids? What? I'm gonna tell Halsin. I'm gonna go and tell him right now. They just sound like bad people. I can't tell him? Oh, come on. There's no option. No. Oh, okay. Maybe I can tell Korga. So is she trying to do that as like her own power play then? It wasn't anything to do with Halsin being gone. She was like, saw it as an opportunity to...
Something over there.
I just set up a bunch of traps. I think I did. Oh gosh. Oh no! Oh, I see spike ones. Oh, no wonder they're bleeding. Well, this place, it felt like everything in this place was just trying to kill you, and it looked so lovely. Flesh rot! The flesh is decaying. I'm diseased? I thought that was the bleeding. Oh no, how do I undisease myself? Hold on, let me find like an antidote or something. Oh, antidote. Oh. Poisons. I need like an anti-disease. Ah, I don't think I've got anything. Okay, well let's just hope I don't die. Oh, that's a pretty frog. Probably means it's poisonous.
Might have a word.
Venomous.
The frog's entire body shakes. It ribbits erratically as if in pain.
What's wrong? Come here, it's alright.
It shies away, croaking a warning, eyes wide in terror.
Who's a good froggy? Don't worry, I'll leave you alone. Come when you're called, you stupid frog. Who's a good froggy? Hey! I'm sorry, what? Blimey. I don't want to hurt the frog though. Frogs are cool. do it if I hit next to the frog, but not on the frog?
Thank you, magic.
Alright. Well, that was confusing and sad. I know we've like just slept, but also we've fought quite a bit now. I'm gonna go and do a long rest. And then we'll come back. Oh! Starion wants to talk to us again. Is he after a round 2? It's only been like half a day.
I-F. Or is it an E? Is it even a letter? Damn language is this?
Want me to take a look? Doing some stretches before bed? I thought you didn't care what Cazador wrote on your back. So want me to take a look? There you go. Sorry, I've got Spice trying to get behind the window. I need to put it back though because you're messing up the green screen. In case you couldn't tell, it's a really lovely sunny day and I have shut myself in darkness. Want me to take a look?
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'll leave you alone. Me? What are you doing? I was hoping to hear a little poetry. What's it say? Yeah, I'll see the last one.
It's, well, I have no idea. I've been trying to trace the words, but they may as well be written in Rashini.
Let me have a look. Want me to get a mirror? Leave. Does he have a reflection if he's a vampire? I'm going to say let me have a look.
This isn't your problem, you know.
I know. Now shut up and turn around. Alright, if you don't want answers. You're right, it's not. Good luck. I'm going to say shut up and turn around.
Fine.
The pattern swirls before you, runes hacked crudely into his flesh. You can't read it, but you recognize the letters. Infernal, the language of the hells.
And? What does it say?
It's written in Infernal. I can't read it. I'm not sure. Hold still and I'll draw it for you. There was once a cleric of Gond who was cursed with a very small wand. Can't Karlak read Infernal? We could ask her. I'm going to say I'm not sure. Hold still and I'll draw it out for you.
What in the hells? What did he do to me?
What does it say? Should we ask the others? They might know something. It's a strange-looking poem. What does it matter? You're free of him now. I'm going to say, should we ask the others?
No. No, let's keep this between ourselves. At least until we know what it means. 2 centuries carrying this. And I can finally see it.
You really have no idea what this is? Did you ever see Cazador write an Infernal before? Someone out there will be able to read it, I'm sure. Disappointed? Not the bottom 2. I mean, he doesn't want anyone else to see it, so that's fair enough. I think he would have said if he knew what it is. I'm going to ask if he's ever seen Cazador write an Infernal before.
No. I could have missed it, of course, but I doubt it. Cazador was only figuratively hellish. There were never any devils hanging about the crypt. Whatever he's left carved in my flesh, it's a mystery to me. Thank you, by the way. This is... well, it's something.
We'll figure it out, I promise. Don't mention it. Just make sure you don't get us killed, alright? Oh, hold on, hold on. Bless me, all done. We'll figure it out, I promise.
Will we? How sweet.
I'm very sweet. Alright, I'm going to sleep. Nobody else has anything to say?
You recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued.
It did come back. Fetch a piece of food from your bag. Beckon him closer. Attack him or leave him alone. I'm going to... fetch a piece of food from my bag. Aww.
The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand.
Toss the food to the owlbear. Keep the food held out in front of you, or eat the food in front of it. I'm going to toss the food to it.
The creature gulps the food down. It seems he hasn't eaten in some time.
Now that you've fed it, we'll never be rid of the beast.
I hope not. Aww.
It'll be back for more rations, mark my words.
Yay, we didn't have to murderize all the goblins. Well, that's intriguing. What on earth is that?
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter? I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
Say nothing. Pardon, but who or what is a Gur? I knew you were a jackass, but a racist? I'm shocked. Ignore the elf. He talks too much. I'm going to say who or what is a Gur.
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
So what monster are you hunting? If I were a cutthroat, I wouldn't admit it either. I'm gonna ask what monster he's hunting.
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
And when you find this Astarion, you'll kill him? Only a spawn? Pity. It's not like a real vampire. Time for us to go. Good luck with your quest. Well, here he is. This is Astarion. I'm going to say when you find Astarion, you'll kill him?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say time for us to go. Good luck with your quest.
Thank you. Treating with a hag. I need all the luck I can get. May your road be kind.
May your road be unsuccessful. Let me go out of earshot. Let's not do it right in front of him. So Auntie Ethel is probably a hag then. Confirmed. Mostly.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
You don't have anything to say about that? Okay. Alright.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two. So get to it. Ah, if it isn't my hero. You took ages. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa, hmm? Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
Nasty Auntie Ethel. That's Mayrina. I have some bad news for her. You have an interesting home. I'm glad you got here safely. Do you treat all your guests so poorly? Yeah, I guess so. She is a guest. She's being force-fed. My friend was pregnant, and although a lot of the time you are like eating, your appetite increases because you're eating for two, she actually kind of lost her appetite. And she would feel really nauseated or sick if she forced herself to eat. So I get it, you know?
You're quite right, Petal. Forgive me if I get a bit sharp. My work wears something awful on me. You see, I help people from all over Faerun. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
How do you know that? That's none of your concern. Something isn't right. That woman, why is she with you? And I say, how do you know that?
Because you stink. And I know the stench of mind flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
I know a devil that's offered to remove it. Depends on the price. Always important when dealing with a hag. Yes, get this damn parasite out of me. I'll take my chances on my own. Depends on the price.
Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I'll pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less.
You want one of my eyes. Why? Will my sight be damaged? You have a deal. That's a poor bargain. I'll try my luck elsewhere. You want one of my eyes. Why?
I'm afraid that's my business, Petal.
Right.
It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
Will my sight be damaged?
A touch, but sure, you've two eyes in your skull, don't you? No need to be precious.
I'm gonna say it's a poor bargain. I'll try my luck elsewhere.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you.
Oh.
Always open, Petal.
Sorry.
Auntie Ethel is here for you.
The fireplace isn't real. What's hidden behind it?
Where'd she go? Hey! Thought Auntie Ethel was there. I was gonna check if she could see me, but I guess not. Okay. Right, I think before we start delving into this, I think I'm gonna call it for a day there. And we will start off next time seeing what is behind this fireplace. And where Auntie Ethel has gone. And where Mayrina has gone. And what happens next in this crazy story. Okay, let me go back to camp. Are we gonna like share our outro with Will now? Okay, it's not too bad. I can cut Will out the picture. Okay, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. So we had sex with Astarion. I did not plan for that at all. It just kind of happened. We had a really good party though. Halsin is now officially joining us. We got a visit from the owlbear who then ran away. But it means we didn't at least have to kill the goblins to get him. Weird swamp place. It looked so pretty until it didn't. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on with that place. There's a whole lot of rotten apples. Oh, and I think Spice wants to come back. What was I saying? Yeah, there's like a load of traps, there's a load of poisoned apples. Auntie Ethel's actually a hag. Mayrina went to her willingly, but I don't know, she doesn't seem happy, she doesn't seem safe and well. And then Auntie Ethel just kind of magicked her away somewhere. Auntie Ethel's disappeared. There's people hunting Astarion. Astarion's got a literal scar sigil poem thing on his back from Cazador, and apparently has endured, like, yeah, we got to learn quite a bit about Astarion's past. So 200 years ago, he was almost beaten to death, was pretty much bleeding out in the street. Cazador offered him eternal life, and he took it at the time. But essentially, that bound him to Cazador as his vampire spawn, and made him a puppet without free will, if Cazador issued an order. And Cazador, like, tortured him for like 200 years, or made him torture himself, and carved infernal words into his skin. So it sounds like he's not had a great 200 years, if I'm honest. In a way, I'm kind of glad I could give him a good time. It's not going to undo everything, but... and yeah, it sounds like obviously the parasite is keeping him safe from Cazador, but at the risk of him turning into a mind flayer. So if he loses the risk of turning into a mind flayer, then he'll essentially be re-enslaved by Cazador. And it sounds like he's being hunted for capture as well anyway. So, bless him, he's having a rough time. Will seems a bit down on himself. Lae'zel seems like she really wants to just have sex with somebody. She doesn't mind who at this point. Oh, and Gale has a very, very smart cat. Probably smarter than me. And Morrigan, combined. Okay, I think that kind of wraps up what we've been doing this episode. It's been quite a good one, actually. I've quite enjoyed it. It's been like a nice balanced one. There's been a bit of exploration, there's been a bit of combat, there's been a bit of like character development and you know, lots of dialogue and lore and stuff. So I've really enjoyed like the balance of it. I find it a bit, when there's like no night events, when there's like no new dialogue, I just find it very samey. So I kind of like that was a good variety this episode. It's felt like a good episode. I hope you felt the same. Okay, I'm going to call it a day there. I will see you for the next one, I hope. Hope to see you there. And we will go into Auntie Ethel's fireplace. And we will see what is beyond the fireplace and where Auntie Ethel has gone and Mayrina. So, take care of yourselves until then. I'm really looking forward to the next one. And I will see you then. Bye! Have a good rest of your day!